Daz is going to tell us about his jump bike.
Here we have a red Saracen ALX frame, Öhlins 90mm travel 27.5-inch forks, single speed setup with a Kashima spacer.
So is that a Fox 40 stanchion?
It would, yeah. Well, I'm suspension tech, so I've got some stanchions laying around. Got a Guide Arse SC brake because you always want an overkill brake on a bike. 32mm chainring, Bird Tech with an 11-tooth gusset seat, gusset saddle, and Billy Bonkers tyres, all on Hope Pro 2s.
What presses you running your tyres at?
50-50.
50-50. And they're tubeless, aren't they?
They are tubeless,
So they
makes the
roll really
bike nice and light. We weighed it the other day, I think it's 9.5 kilos.
It's the lightest jump bike in the shop.
Yeah. But also the most smallest jump bike in the shop as well. Like, it's the smallest wheelbase.
Which makes it really good for backflips.
Makes it great for backflips.
Daz is the only one that can flip, so he would know. And I see there's some really interesting pedals on there. Tell me more.
These are my not yet released stamp pedals. They're the new nylon plastic version ones. Not what you know.
Gabe with his identity.
Yes. Best bike in the shop.
Tell me a bit about the build kit on your bike.
The build kit is an absolute throw together.
Yeah.
But it's lots of really cool bits that no one else has got.
What's your favourite?
I really like the Reynolds 853 cranks, which I think aren't made anymore. They were either a brief run or they're still going, but they're the best cranks ever made. I really like the 14mm rear axle on the dedicated single speed hub. So my hub's wider than yours,
yeah.
So it's better.
So that's very BMX.
Yes, as is the Shadow Conspiracy seat, which is the most comfy seat I've ever sat on. Unfortunately, it's been rusted into the frame for about 10 years, so it's going to stay there forever now.
Good. What are these forks as well? They're
the forks are
the
Manitou Minute cross-country forks, best jump forks ever made. Definitely aren't going to snap if I ever 50-50 anything.
They've lasted this long. They've got a 20mm axle.
They do have a 20mm axle, which is why they're the best fork ever made.
Bang on trend.
Yes. Is it on trend? I thought the trend was
for
15
for a jump
now.
bike. For a jump
Yeah,
bike.
it should be on trend.
Yes, yeah. What gear ratio are you running? That's very BMX as well.
It's 16 at the back, and I think it's 38 at the front. Because of my, it's only 36. My legs aren't as mighty as I thought.
Don't judge, guys. Don't judge.
Yeah,
and then you've got DTH tyres as well, which are like they're proper park.
I have to run the rear one at slightly lower than pressure than I'd like, because it's a prototype frame. The rear tyre clearance is non-existent. So if I pump them up too hard, it rubs on the stays. I've got mismatched coloured alloy nipples just to wind people up. Got magnesium pedals, so if I do any pedal grinds, they'll catch fire, and that'll be more exciting. That's probably about it.
Amazing. Thank you, Gabe.
You're welcome.
Cian, what is it?
It's a PBJ in long.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's this? Is this the biggest one? Or?
This is the medium-sized one. So
they go bigger than this?
They go bigger than this. They go to an extra long.
Wow, incredible. So it's made of steel as well, isn't it?
It is made of steel. Even though it's a modern bike, it is made of steel.
So you end up with these clean lines.
Yeah.
So tell me about your build. What's on it?
I got Hope Pro 4 wheels.
What rims are they? What width rims are they? Are they the 26s? Okay.
26s.
Not offensively wide rims. Okay.
Pike DJ fork, nice and light.
What pressure are you running?
In my forks or my tyres?
Well, let's do all of it. Why not?
In my forks, I've got about 260 psi, I think. So they're pretty hard, with half the compression on.
Oh, interesting.
So I just found that works the best, really. In my tyres, I've got 50 front and rear. I'm only running the tube in the rear.
Oh, okay. There's a disparity on the tyres here. Tell me more.
So I actually rode over a piece of glass on our very pump track that we have here. So I was forced to change my rear tyre.
What else? So you've got one brake, but you're running it on the right-hand side.
Right-hand side, yep.
Because of?
It's just something I've always done.
Okay.
There's no real benefit to that at all.
Interesting. And then you've been playing around with bar height recently, haven't you?
I have.
What's going on there?
So if you want to get closer to this bend, you'll see how in-depth I've actually gone. There is actually half spaces with a 50mm rise bar, and I was playing with that 1mm, or is it a 2mm spacer there? I've had that up and down, and I'm just trying to find the right height.
Bike fitting's important, guys.
Bike fit is really important.
On a jump bike.
Especially on your jump bikes.
What gear ratio are you running?
I am running a Bergtech chainring. I believe it's a 32. 16 on the back.
Whoa. Awesome ratio, dude.
With the Bergtech pedals.
Ah, yes.
Yeah. Pretty standard pedal, but for the money, I don't think you could really buy much better than that.
No, these are the Mark 4s, aren't they? The worker
They
bee
are.
pedal. Thanks, Cian. That's... Oh.
Yeah. Bye. Phone on. Shall I? All right.
He's recording.
That really hurt.
So would a different gear ratio not get caught in your laces? It's actually a 30-13 on Cian's bike. He just can't count. What tricks can you do?
Pull a wheelie. Go on, ready? Wheelie. I don't think there's one extra. Oh yeah, look at that. Wheelie in.
This is Travers with the most custom jump bike.
This is my cardboard box.
Okay, Steve, tell us about your chase.
It's a 2006 Cannondale Chase, old. It's got an eccentric bottom bracket, so it's single speed, but it's done via rotating the bottom bracket. It's like old school clever techers.
Fantastic.
None of this new horizontal dropout stuff like you kids ride.
Interestingly, so your frame, it's actually 2009, guys. Steve bought my old Chase, and it's brilliant. We both love it. It was brought out in 2009, and there are still a lot of jump bikes on the market that came out in 2009. So that shows how much
Yeah,
things
Santa
have
Cruz
changed.
Jackal's the same thing.
Same model year, yeah.
Hasn't changed.
Hasn't changed.
So I say it's an old jump bike.
It's still
not,
relevant. Still
It's
relevant.
old in physical aluminium, but it's not
Yes.
an old in geometry.
So tell us about the most striking bit of your bike, which is this paint job.
It's sporting a custom paint job. Shout out to Dale at
Cherry Customs.
Cherry Customs. Yeah, it's like candy pink into candy purple fade with loads of metal flake thrown in the style of a well-known Japanese motorsport YouTube guy with matching blue and chrome stickers. It's chrome components, so the handlebars, chrome, pedals and all the rest of it. One-off, cool jump bike, Larry, gets loads of attention at the pump tracks and stuff where I ride it, and just like looking at it.
It's amazing. So a few tech then. What gear ratio are you running?
Very traditional 36-16.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
proper.
you built it,
Proper. I
you know.
built it.
Red bombers.
Yeah, they're cool.
Yeah.
The front wheels on this drift car, they're red as well, aren't they?
No.
Oh,
They're
but did he have...
currently white spokes and a like iridium luminous flip paint lip.
Oh, so
So
you
they're
need,
well Larry
you
wheels.
need a white bomber for your bike.
In a white bomber for
Which
my
is-
bike.
What a
Coincidentally,
what a
we have them in stock.
coincidence. They've just been released.
So if you'd like a white
Brilliant.
Mazzocchi bomber fork, hit me up. Shop, obviously. Not me,
Of course, these
personally.
guys
Brink.
all want them.
Yeah, because you know, we've got and then limited edition forks, they sold out Mazzocchi. We've got two of them. Sorry, that's a bit salesy.
Very well done, Steve. Towing the line. Thanks, Steve. Okay.
So it's
This is Matt Clark's bike. Matt's not here today. Well, actually, he is. I've just realised. This is Matt Clark, everyone.
Hello guys, we're back outside the... we're not in the plush workshop today actually.
Brilliant. Hello, bud. Tell me about the melt.
So the melt, really good geometry bike. Nice budget. I don't know anything about it.
It's got a red fork on it, Matt. Tell me about your red fork, Matt.
So this was actually one of the first ones they released in this colour.
Is that right?
No. It's a Red Bomber DJ.
Ah, DJ, yeah.
Running about, probably about 200 PSI.
Cool.
It's actually fully open as well,
Ah.
which is interesting on this because it's a hardtail. Guide rear brake.
Okay. Oh,
Really-
but this is a Guide RE, isn't it? Which is uses a code caliper for,
Yes.
so it's more powerful.
More powerful than the standard guide brake, that is
Right.
true.
And I see you've got an oval chainring on there. Are you one for pedalling efficiency or
Always.
is this for pedal kicks?
Always, yeah. Me being, Matt Clark, I'm all about the fitness and how much watts I can get through my bike.
Okay. So how does the oval help with that?
Just to decrease that dead spot in the pedalling
Right.
and get more through the back wheel.
Right.
So
I see.
much easier to pedal into the trails.
And I see you've also got the classic dirt jump tyres, the Kenda Small Block 8.
Yes, nothing really beats them, to be honest.
No, they look like they would excel in all conditions.
Yes.
And I see you've gone quite Larry on the dyed, bro. Which one's this?
This is just one kit. This is the Juan kit.
Jouet.
This is the Jouet kit. Jouet kit.
And you actually have this on all of your bikes, don't you?
I do, yes. On my Levo and other bikes that I also own.
Thank you, bud.
Cheers, guys. We'll see you again soon. Shall I do the bike spin, the bike spin away?
Oh, that was sick.
So we've swapped roles now, Will. We're now interviewing you.
Hi, guys.
Go on, Daz. Ask some questions.
Tell us about your bike. What is it?
So this is my Cannondale
I see that it says Dave on it. Why does it say
yeah,
Dave
I
on it?
wrote that there with a Sharpie. Not really, it's just messy.
How many links have you got in your chain?
I don't know. Well, actually, I'll
What
tell
size
you.
are these bars?
So,
Have you got stem spacers under there?
first things first. I don't
What forks
know.
are they?
I don't know. So, this is my Cannondale Dave.
I like this brake.
Yes,
Do
it's
you know how many cc's of oil you've got in your brake line?
PSI in tyres?
yeah,
forks?
50.
Yes.
How many
Two,
knobbles are on the tyres?
1, 2. This has been
Is that 10
preempted.
centimetres?
Why are you doing this?
How many links are in that chain?
Stop asking that. I don't know. This is a VHS die, bro. The reason I got this is because the Olins has.
Thanks, Will.
Okay, cheers.
Cheers, Will.
Oh.
The Brit. Yeah, well, Will's not that tall.
I've grown. Oh dear. No.
Will's actually like 5'8".
This was more. That's generous. This was much more important when Cian was here.